Welcome back. My name is Theresa and I'm very much alive. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth where sometimes, just sometimes, I tend to use the word fuck as a comma. I know, it's disgusting. I should be stopped. And maybe in 2021, your wish will be granted. If you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to X out the video here. No harm, no foul. But I'll remember our time fondly. I'm excited for today's video. Like an old man trying to send back soup in a deli, I live to complain. I really do. And I recently, like yesterday or today, technically I'm filming all of this in the same day. I recently did a best of beauty video, so if you want to check that out, I'll make sure to link it up in the corner for y'all. And like I mentioned in yesterday's video, 2020 has been really messed up. At times it doesn't feel real, and I can only hope that 2021 will be better. With that said, let's put all of these products in a rocket ship and blast it into the deep space as a final goodbye to this year. Big disclaimer, please know this is all in good fun. If you like any of these products, that's cool, super cool. I love you, but these didn't work for me. And it's okay to have different opinions. Just let me love you. It's actually kind of funny because I tried a lot of stuff this year, yet I don't have that many awful products that I want to talk about. I feel like if anything, this was the year of the makeup. I think I have a lot more than bad. And when I say it's okay, it's fine. Happy to have her in the collection, but it's the kind of makeup that's only worth getting on sale. Don't pay full price. Without further ado, let's say goodbye to these fucking waste of money products. We're gonna start with primers. Unfortunately, we also have a lot of e.l.f. to talk about. As much as I killed it this year, I feel like this brand hurt me emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And the two products that I want to talk about in particular are the Luminous Putty Primer and the Putty Eye Primer. Long story short, both are trash. When it comes to the Luminous Primer, I have dry skin and I love and look for products that bring my skin hydration. Simple enough? Not so much. This is the equivalent of taking an Arby's Meat Mountain sandwich and rubbing it all over my fucking face. Now, I don't mind when a highlighter gives me the meat sweats. In fact, I encourage it. But that is just appearance. This is all texture. And I mean that in the most uncomfortable way possible. I can legit fry a blooming onion on my face. It'll be ready in 5 to 7 minutes. As for the eye primer, I actually had the opposite reaction. This dried the fuck out of my eyeball. It legit turned my lid into a dark pink color. A cross between I haven't slept in days and somebody farted on my pillow. The primer would also eat the eyeshadow like it's a fucking snack. When I did get any sort of opacity, which did take a while, it would be so difficult to blend. No thank you, ma'am. See you never. Now, moving on to more complexion products. The worst concealers that I have tried this year is from, again, e.l.f., the Hydrating Camo Concealer and the Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer. If you're looking to provide some brightening to an area, and then also have it taken away in a matter of moments where you start to question your own fucking sanity, well, look no further. You see it start to disappear, so you apply it again. Another 10 minutes goes by. Where did it go? Then for good measure, you apply some more. And after 10 minutes, all you can see is your dark circles pointing back at you in a mocking fashion. So you apply it again. And you start to think about the boyfriend you had in 8th grade. You wonder if he's alive. So you apply some more. And you start to replay every awkward and humiliating moment you have in your life. And still, the concealer is gone, so you apply some more. You think about that one time you heard about that vegan cooking class that you think it's a really good idea to do, even though you know damn well you don't know how to cook. So you apply some more. You start to question, did I really find my soulmate? You apply some more. Maybe I should take up glass blowing. You apply some more.
Art Pop by Lady Gaga is the most fucking underrated album.
You apply some more. Next thing you know, it's been a week. Your job thinks you're missing, so you find your picture on the side of a fucking milk carton. Listen, I don't make the rules, but it happens. Also, these settle into your fine lines. I don't have time for that, and neither do you. So let's move on to some foundations. It's no surprise that Rare Beauty would be on this list. It's fucking terrible. If you're in the market for a product that will turn you into a fucking stone goblin that is so fucking drying, and it hangs on to every dry patch you have on your face, dry patches you didn't even know existed, where you start to panic and think you have an eczema flare-up, then look no further. This is for you. It's a shame because the concealer is fucking amazing and that's on my best of list. But this is hot water trash. The other foundation that I had the worst fucking reaction to was the Milani Scream Queen. I know it's Scream Queen, but it's just so much more fun to say Scream Queen foundation. I think it was like the Blue Light Foundation. It was such a gimmicky bullshit foundation if I've ever heard. Nothing funny about this. This shit broke me out. It made my face so incredibly itchy and put me out of commission for a little bit. It had my face all kinds of fucked up. And you know what? Rounding out this list this year, I was thinking about like, I don't know if this is really like, maybe I should try it some more. No, I'm cool. I'm done. We're going to talk about the Gucci foundation. And you know what? We're going to talk about the primer too, because I don't know which is the things that are breaking me out. They're both trash. I had to sacrifice 2 virgins to make this work. And at the end of the day, I still look like a mummy's dick. The foundation and primer combo leaves you very powdery. Like the inside of a latex glove, if that makes any sense. Like just weird powdery texture. Ugh. And no matter how much setting spray you use, yes, for a hot minute, you'll look nice, but then the powder just keeps coming back. It's no match to Gucci's way of making you look like you need to be dusted. I swear to God, my husband tried to put a Swiffer on my fucking face. But above all that, I have been breaking out so badly around these areas. The same areas that I had all the problems with. The areas that I'm having only allergic reaction to. Fuck those products. Fuck them in their fucking face.
Margaret Candleflame doesn't stand for this shit.
And neither do I. Fuck them. Yeah, actually, you know what's really funny? I feel like for the most part, all the products that I'm talking about in today's video, I pretty much decluttered with the exception of a handful, either because I recently just got them. Listen, 2020 has taught me not to have mediocre shit cluttering my collection. Unless you're the Gucci bronzer. This product sucks. I know it's on everybody's favorite list, but I just think it's so overrated. It's not that good. Yes, it's pigmented, but when you have great difficulties trying to blend it out, is it really that good? No. And it smells like an old lady's vagina, okay? Perfumed and lightly douched. I cannot. No thank you. This bronzer smells like the locker room of a Lucille Roberts. Listen, if you want to get something from Gucci, right, makeup-wise, just stick with the lipsticks. Don't fuck with the foundation, don't fuck with the primer, don't fuck with the bronzer. Just get the lipsticks. Those will not fail you. They won't. And I could hear y'all saying like, well, why do you have this in your collection if you think it's so overrated? Listen, I'm a shallow bitch. End of statement. She's pretty. She is to be seen, not used. Got it? The next offer product I want to talk about is from Pat McGrath. And this is the Dark Star Impending Doom Death Star Mascara, right? That's the name of it. I don't know. I don't care. This was awful and yet another product that was luxury and just highly overrated. I love the advertisement of what you're going to look like when you use this mascara because good luck, bitch. That's not going to happen. This mascara is clumpy and it just flakes all over your face. Do you want me to keep going? Sure, okay. This mascara is both wet and dry at the same time. I didn't even know that was possible. While volumizing, this mascara does a great job clumping your eyelashes together where it looks like you have 3 eyelashes. I repeat, 3 eyelashes for a total of 6 eyelashes. I can't even say like I'm having an avant-garde moment or I'm trying to channel Bjork or something. It just looks bad. Steer clear from this. No. It's a big ol' no. The next product I want to talk about is from Ciate London, and this is the Miss Piggy collection. So this was their cream blush products. I don't know what happened to them, y'all. I feel like were really cool at one point, and then, I don't know, like they kind of flatlined a little bit. And then this product came out, and I was all over it. I was like, oh my God, finally an icon. Someone I look up to. Fucking Miss Piggy. That's amazing, okay? I need to get this collection. So I bought it. Honestly, one of the most disappointing fucking things of 2020. The palette, while so fucking adorable and so fucking cute, these cream blushes are some of the most really fucking difficult to work with. They're not very pigmented. You have to really dig in to have any sort of pigment, but at the end of the day, they wear off. The longevity of this product is all of 43 minutes, okay? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Also, What's really interesting about this product is unlike the other cream products that I have in my collection, they're creamy. These are all dried and dusty. I haven't even had this product for that long. How the fuck does that make sense? I have cream products that are way past its expiration that are still gooey and creamy and delicious and they work fucking well. This does not. This, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's hard to get rid of it because she's an icon. But I can assure you that this is a huge waste of motherfucking time. Do you see it? Because I don't. Looks like I have a burn on my hand. Get the fuck out of here. No. Now, before I jump into eyeshadows, let's talk about a setting spray that has been my fucking... I love this product. It's the
Charlotte Tilbury
Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Who thought this would be a good idea? I love the other shit from this line, right? Like I love anything with the Airbrush Flawless filter. Like it's fucking amazing. I was so excited to try this out and then I got it and I was like, who the fuck is this for? I'm all for looking like a dewy queen, but this is so sticky. This setting spray is so sticky. It's like they took salad dressing and simple syrup and thought it would be a good idea to mix those together. It's not even delicious. I feel like a witch and I'm melting because I wasn't quick enough to get this bitch and her dog too. This product did not mesh well with my face. As soon as I used it to set it on, I found that my makeup just smeared right the fuck off. So if I'm gonna be real here, I think this would have been a great product had it been a makeup remover. I would have had better luck if I used I Can't Believe It's Not Butter spray. At least I would be chemically delicious. All right, with that said, the next category is pretty much eyeshadows and liquid shadows. These are the worst of the worst, and these are in no particular order. The Fenty Beauty Snap eyeshadow palettes. I don't even know why I bought this. Oh yeah, I forgot my quest for green. Fenty does a lot of nice things, but eyeshadow is just not one of them. They are forgettable. And I think out of this whole list of eyeshadow palettes, this is probably the best of the worst. Like, it's workable, but the results are not memorable. Right now, I don't even remember what the fuck it looked like. Like, I really don't even remember what it looked like. Oh, okay. I had no fucking idea. I couldn't remember. There was nothing inherently unique or fun about this palette. I hit hard pan on both the matte and the shimmer shades. That was fun and weird. And the shadows were just so fucking dry. And at times you need to build up the pigment. But when you do finally get a good opacity, it's like you don't even remember what the fuck you were doing in the first place. I'm bored talking about this. I want to go to sleep. I would rather make uncomfortable phone calls to people that I haven't spoken to in years than to ever use this eyeshadow ever again. Yeah, that bad. Kimchi Chic. The Virgin Mojito and the Juicy Chocolate Melt. I wanted to like Kimchi Chic so fucking badly. I love Kimchi. I think she's fabulous, but her makeup, awful. I just does not mesh well at all with my skin. Anything I've ever bought from this brand, I have decluttered. Their highlighter palette, which honestly, dude, I can't even remember. Did it fucking come out this year? Because if it did, then it needs to be on the worst list. But this year has been so long that I don't remember what came out. Oh God. But anyway, fuck that palette, it's no longer here. The highlighter palette lacked any sort of depth or sluttiness. It was truly fucking underwhelming. But the worst thing are the eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure what's in this formula. I have no idea. But I had the worst allergic reaction where I couldn't make videos for about a week. And that shit is just plain old unforgivable. And from that day, I have sworn I will never purchase anything from this brand, which is really, really sad because they have been putting out some really cute shit. But I remember what that eyeshadow feels like. That's a no for me, dog. Melt Cosmetics 420 palette. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Melt. They're so hit or miss with their releases. And when this was announced, my makeup dick was hard for days. I was so hopeful that it would be like the Gemini palette, that my grungy mustard dreams would come true. But no, it's not that. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it's not okay. I feel personally victimized by this palette. The shimmer shade was a weird chunky topper that created a lot of weird texture on my lid. And the mattes were so fucking powdery that when I would tap the brush to get the excess off, all the pigment would leave with it. The pigment Dear John'd me, okay? When I created anything, it took way too fucking long. It wasn't even cute, it looked like shit. The only good thing I can say about this palette is that it wasn't like Smoke Sessions where it didn't grow legs and jump off my dresser. So I guess that's a good thing. Dominique Cosmetics Beautiful Mess eyeshadows. I think the Latte palette was a one-hit wonder. While I can speak positively about any of the lip products that I have tried from the brand because they have been fantastic. All of the eyeshadow palettes have never lived up to the Latte Palettes release. But these shadows though, these liquid shadows, oh fuck me. If you want to have a bad day, just apply these shadows to your lid. If you want to know what a spicy butthole and a chemical burn times 1,000 feels like, put these on your face. Why use Mace when you can use Dominique Cosmetics liquid eyeshadows? Nikki Tutorials Beauty Bay palette. I'm sad about this one. I wanted to love this palette so much, you have no fucking idea. I love Nikki and I love her face so much, and I'm so disappointed with this palette. The swatches had so much promise. But no, I would apply and apply and apply and apply some more. And the shadows would just disappear. They were so challenging to work with. And the only thing that was okay about this palette were the shimmers, and they were pretty much just glorified ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I can only describe this palette as the equivalent of no one telling you that you have lipstick on your teeth. It hurts. It really fucking hurts. e.l.f. J Kiss It to the Rescue eyeshadow palette. Okay, you know, maybe on second thought, e.l.f. had a really bad year. It just dawned on me how many fails this brand has had for me and how many wins it had. The fails are winning. Okay, I love J Kiss It. Again, it has nothing to do with her as a person or anything like that. I loved her first collaboration with e.l.f. But I don't know what the fuck happened here. Again, these eyeshadows were so difficult to blend with. Either you have to keep layering for pigment, but when you start to blend, it's like the eyeshadow went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. After a few uses, the shimmers hit hard pan immediately. Even after scratching off that hard layer, there's still no fucking pigments. I think there was like maybe a handful of shades that were not bad, but for the most part, it was fucking awful. And the shimmer shades had a very interesting texture that I can only describe as an old man's ball sack on your eyelids. It like dehydrated your eye. It was very weird. Like a fucking piece of fruit leather, like ugh. It's such a surprise because the bite-sized palettes are so fucking good. It's like, where the fuck did you get this from? Anyway, ugh. I didn't find it to be the same formula at all. No thank you, ma'am. And last but certainly not least, the stupidest palette I bought this year. Urban Decay Stone Gem Palettes. Stone Vibes Palettes. I don't even know the fucking name of this. Okay, I think this brand is on its last legs. Once in a blue moon, they released something hard-on worthy. But the last few releases have been very lackluster. I purchased this palette because in my blood, I felt like this was going to be good. Boy, was I wrong. Half of the mattes were pigmented, the other half went 20/20 and pieced the fuck out. Now the rest of the palette looks amazing. These shades look beautiful. They look like crushed up gems, and based off the vibrancy of this palette, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be so fucking good. Then you apply it with a brush, and it's like, where the fuck is the pigment? So you apply some more, and some more, and some more. Then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna use my finger. And it's when you do that there is a ball tickle of promise. My favorite part of this palette was when I had a great layer of glitter bukkake that covered my face for 2 days. After all the finger blasting I was doing, even washing my face and taking multiple showers, still nothing. Straight glitter bukkake. Maybe Urban Decay will get their shit together in 2021. Or collapse it on themselves like a dying star. Either way, I'm here for it. And those are my worst products of 2020. Thank God this year is almost over. And with that said, I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below what has been your worst products of 2020. Maybe we have some crossover, maybe we don't. Maybe you hate me and you want to tell me that in the comments. That's fine, whatever. Engagement's engagement. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, to all my beautiful, wonderful patron bubbies. Thank you so much, as always, for being kind, wonderful, adorably delicious, and above all, keeping this disgusting, trashy, garbage-filled garbage boat afloat. Garbage-filled what? Garbage-filled garbage boat afloat. That's so hard to say. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you. If you want to know what is currently on my face, along with where to get my podcast and my merch, everything will be listed in the description box below. And I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.